Okay, okay. It is currently 8:57 a.m. on 7/9 of 2021. And as always, we are live. We have oil opening up here in 2 minutes. And let's do what we have to do to have a good day. And we shall go from there. All right, oil's going to be opening up here, guys. Oil is going to be opening up. Oops. I'm sorry, Rob. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what I hit. Rob, I don't know what I'm doing here with that. Okay. It said that I blocked you. I must have hit a button or something. Is everything good with that? Oops. Okay. You know, I'm real good with technology. Right. All right. Mark, what's going on? Are you still over there? Still on the vacay? We got Marky, yes. Is he still on vacay? That's the $1,000,000 question right now. Come home to that's always the sad day. I hear you. All right. And as you guys can see up top, you know, Rich, it's no secret, you know, Richard's in the room and he's up top. We're, you know, we're both up there on the top there. So, you know, it's very exciting. Very exciting stuff, guys. Very exciting. We'll see what the market can give us today. All right, so oil's opening up right now. Gonna have to let that open up. Be patient. And go from there. What a crazy day yesterday. What an absolute nutty day. All right, so currently we have oil open. We're going to get the OR in there shortly. Get the OR in there shortly. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Oh, we almost have a 5ZL on gold. So there's all sorts of little things in the way. These little things are really big things. It's big, it's small. It It's short, it's tall. What more can we say and do? Can it really happen to you? I say yes, you say maybe. That's okay today. There's the other one. Where is the other one? So I can see. Just so we can see. So we want to know, where have we been on the ES? With the last few. Right, stuck right here, makes sense. And give it one of these. You just go boom right there. That's perfect. Bring this up, make sure it's 10 pennies apart. So is it? Am I correct? When we come back on Monday after today, there's going to be that micro or whatever on the oil. Is that correct, gentlemen? Be very interesting to see how that works. I'm just not a fan of those, but I believe that it's going to be probably extremely successful. A lot of people don't trade crude or don't have enough in their account to trade crude. And I think it's a good way to definitely get introduced to it and to learn with it. So that's really, it's for everyone in here, it's a good thing. I think for the majority of people out there in the trading world, not so good. It's like, I guess you sort of could look at it, for people who like to gamble a lot, right? And we all know that gambling is not a healthy thing to do, right? Gambling. We're not talking about trading. You could turn trading into gambling by what? A, not having an edge, not having a good methodology, not fully understanding, having mental blocks, all that. I could go on and on. I'm not going to go on and on. But what happens? What happens to the mind? Think about this, right? You go to a table, right? Let's say you're going to Vegas, right? The only way you're going to get a table that's $5 table for the most part is if you go downtown to a casino, whatever, and you sit there and you play and blah blah blah, right? You're playing, and usually you're going to have different types of people at that table who don't know what they're doing, and you have people at a $25 table who don't know what they're doing as well. But you may sit there and say, okay, we're making numbers out there. Let's say you brought $1,000 to that table, and you're playing a $5 table. Okay, not bad, not bad. I lost down $200. So all of a sudden you go, all right, let me start betting 25 a hand. If I win 4 or 5 hands, I'll be right back. So what do? You start to gamble, right? I mean, you're gambling anyway. You start to gamble, gamble. There's no edge. There's a way to play, absolutely. But everybody at the table has to play that way. That's the thing. With what we do, we know most of the time when we get into a trade what a majority of traders are doing for a period of time. to at least get into a situation where we have a winning trade. If not, and we're wrong and we read the market incorrectly, then we lose on the trade. Now, I believe, and I don't want to jinx ourselves, I believe, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe we've had I believe all of last week that we were here and all of this week, we had 1 or 2 trades where we lost 3 or 4 ticks on crude. Is that correct? Now, somebody just typed in, and I like this. And of course, it's tongue in cheek, but we are the casino. Of course, we lose, but the odds support us. That's right. And it's about it's about the edge. We have an edge, and there's a lot of people who are very good at trading. When I say a lot of people, it's a tiny percentage, but that's still, there's still quite a few people who try to trade. And in anything one does, you have to have an edge. You have to have it if you're going to be successful. Right? It's not work hard; it's work smart. And it's about telling yourself as well, positive self-talk. We discuss that all the time, and telling yourself, A, you deserve it. B, what? Why not me? And then you have to we all have to deal with our fears. We all have fears. Nobody wants to lose money. And that's the entrepreneurial spirit. You're going to lose money. You should make money. And at the end, where are you? Where are you in 10 years in this business? Right? Because I can only go from this. I don't have anything else. Well, it's just good morning, Rich. Oh, it's just popped in. And okay, good. Well, yeah, it's doing what others. Well, it's always doing what others are not willing to do. Absolutely, that's what separates. That's what separates the ultra successful people from the non-ultra successful people, in my opinion, as well. Success and happiness is a state of mind. If you're not happy in your mind, it's not happening. It won't happen. It can't happen. It's impossible to happen. Statistically speaking, you go look it up. Statistically speaking, those who hit the lottery, okay, suicide numbers are higher for people who hit the lottery. Depression is much higher for those who hit the lottery, unless they're grounded and they knew what they wanted before they hit the lottery. And if you look it up, you'll see those statistics. People think, oh, I hit the lottery, and I'll tell you why. It's very simple, because people think, well, I just hit the lottery for $50 million, and the belief system is what? That all of this money is going to make me happy. And sure, it's going to change their life, as far as their desires for them to purchase things and this and that and the other. But what happens when that wears off? And it takes about 2 years. When that wears off, they're back to their same self. Now, I'm talking about people who aren't grounded and things of that nature. And then bad things happen. And it's just that it's statistically, you can look it up. Look it up. People hit the lottery. There are higher incidence of bankruptcy, which makes no sense in the world. But of course it makes sense in the world if you look at it from a psychological perspective of where were you prior. Now, if you're well-grounded and you have positive self-talk and all of these other things, then you're not going to be in that statistic. All right, guys, we have a little bit over 15 minutes before the open. Just a little bit over 15. And all of that's important. Everything I just said is extremely important because it has so much to do with how we think. Not everyone thinks differently, but it's very important. Oh, thank you. I've always tried. I probably live a simpler life than probably anyone in here. Very, very simple. Very, very simple life. Keep the mind quiet. Keep the mind quiet. Be happy with what you got. That doesn't mean you shouldn't go for all the things you want, but understand why you want them. I was having a conversation with somebody the other day, and with other stuff I do, and this one individual, he couldn't shake it, and we were having this, an hour discussion, probably for the next God knows how long, and we're talking, and Jim, and I said, Jim, why do you need that? He went into all these things, and then he used the D word. He said, well, I deserve it. So that's not what I'm asking you. Why do you want that? So think about it for a second. So we did a little brainstorming. So why do you want that? He said, well, it'll make me happier. It'll free me up. And he kept going on and on. Nice guy. Right? I said, how do you know it's going to make you happier? And then, I'm a very good listener. He said, well, my friend has it. Okay. And I'm listening. I said, keep going. I'm writing this stuff down. How does your wife feel about that? Well, she thinks it's ridiculous. And why does she think it's ridiculous? Goes on and on and on and this and that. I said, are you happy now? Goes, not as happy as I want to be. I said, what would make you happy right now? Right? Mindfulness in the present. I said, what would make you happy right now? He couldn't come up with it. Well, this was our first meeting, but he couldn't come up with it. So I gave him a worksheet to do and so on and so forth to find out what makes this guy tick, right? What makes this guy happy, and so on and so forth. Now, I have some ideas potentially why he's unhappy, but it's not up to me to know why somebody's happy or unhappy. You know, they're empty nesters now. So I don't know if that has something to do with it, because I know both of his kids are not in the home anymore, blah, blah, blah. So, we'll find out Monday. But it's interesting. It's interesting. You learn a lot. You learn a lot. It's a lot of introspection. It's very hard. I've been doing it my whole life, the introspection part, but it's nice to be able to help people. All right, guys, let's take a look here. We have a little bit over 10 minutes. A little bit over 10 minutes. A little bit over 10. Interesting. I didn't even get in there yet. That's funny. Okay. Good morning, Christy. Good morning. So we have just about 10 minutes until the market opens up. And by the way, Tony, good trade. Very good trade. If anyone else, obviously, as you guys know, if you've taken anything, done anything, saw something, give me a holler. Those who know the methodology. You're welcome. And then we're going to get rocking and rolling in a couple here. I can tell you, over the last, because I, officially got my certification, over probably the last 2 months, man, the stories, it's really amazing. Boy, I got enough of my own crazy stories. We all have to work really, really hard to be and get through some very difficult times in our lives. But it's about getting through those difficult times in our lives, putting them behind us, right? Having that closure, trusting who we are, believing who we are for the right reasons, living in the present. And it works so well because that's what we do every single day here. We're in the present. We're now, man. This is mindfulness at its most powerful. At its most powerful. And it's a hard place to get to. Most people can't be mindful more than 15 seconds without thinking about something that happened 2 days ago, or what happened last week, or what's going to happen 2 weeks from now. Guess what? You can't control what's going to happen 2 weeks from now, and you can't do anything about what happened 3 weeks ago. All you could do is you could be right here and now. The here and now. Nothing else counts. Good morning, John. Nothing else counts. And so few people in general are in the here and now. All right, guys, we have about 7 minutes until the open. About 7 minutes before the big open here. All right, we got just under 6 minutes, guys. Just under 6 minutes. Just for discussion purposes, what do we have from the 73.70? We had pretty much an S play there. Now, that was right at the open, but very important we see it, right? Very, very important we see it. There's plenty we don't see because we're human. Right? There's plenty that we don't see. So it's important to be able to see things more than not. Maybe a little bit too philosophical on a Friday. I don't know. It's not really philosophical necessarily. It's the reality. I have plenty of faults, but the one thing is I always live in reality. And Fridays, as we many times have, quite often, before the market opens, I'll get a little bit more intrinsic with my thoughts outwardly. We have all our markets up. We have our crude, we have our gold, and we have our ES. And yes, we do. We're sitting right on that 5ZL on ES, which is a pain. All right, we have just under 3 minutes until the open. Just under 3 minutes until the open. Until the open. What else do I need to know here? Again, how do we know where we're going? Only if we know where we've been. That's One of those really cool things. So we're going to see what happens at the open. Bonus Friday? Absolutely. Something just to keep your mind, your thought on, keep your thought process on. Is it is Friday in the summer, but do I let that sway me? No, because we don't know if the market's going to be choppy. We don't know if it's going to be, a great moving day or what have you. In the morning, I expect it to move. 1 minute and 10 seconds before the open, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute. Before the open. Good morning, Dakota. All right, guys, we have 30 seconds. And we are open in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here we go. Market's open. We're going to get the OR in there as soon as possible. Shall we get a little bit? Just be patient, ladies and germs, as I like to say, in a fun little way. Get that OR in there, just a couple. I gotta get this all figured out here. Let's know where that last leg is, because the last thing we want is to get injured, harmed, or beat up. Right there. Get that OR in there in just a few. Good morning, Steve B. Boy, that's tempting. That's tempting. All right, settle down, Sam. I have to an aggressive trade, 73.97 short. It's an aggressive trade. You need to be up on the day to take this, or take it very small. 73.97 short. It's an aggressive trade on crude, but it may make a big move. 73.97 short. On crude. There it is. It's an aggressive trade, but we're going to see if it can make that move I'm looking for. So I take a profit at 6 ticks. I'm in here very small size. 73.97, and it's 934. Come on down. So I take a profit at 91. Come on. It's a very tough area to get through, but if it gets through it, it may make a very large move. Come on, see what happens here. I'll get down there. We have a free trade at 91. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Very, very. Oh, come on down. What a tough area. Come on down. Come on, come on, come on. Take out the 91s, honey. Come on, take out the 91s. Got it. See, it's right there in my circle. Keep coming down. Take out the 91s. Come on, take out the 91s. Oh, didn't get filled yet on the 91s. Come on. Come on down. Gosh, I would love to see this come down hard. This is very tough. It's right at our pullback circle. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. Come on down. Come on. I mean, it could if it wants to. Hopefully it comes down. We're sure from 73.97. It could go up to really 08, 09 if it wanted to. I don't want it to do that, but that's okay if it does it. All right, come on down, crude. Come on down, crude. We need 91 for a free trade, guys. 91 for a free trade. I did not get filled on anything yet at 91. It touched it, but I didn't get filled. Come on down. Come on down. Come on. Take the 91 out. Come on. I'm on already. I want to see this. Really, I'd love to see this tank. Come on. Come on. Take the 91s out. Get us into a free trade. Come on. Come on. Push. Push. Oh, my gosh. Still did not fill it. All right, free trade. I just got filled. Free trade. Don't let your winning trade turn into a losing trade. If it gets enough energy, it could get down to 73.80 next. But don't let your winning trade turn into a losing trade. If it gets enough energy, 73.80 next. 85, then 80. We'll see what happens. Don't let your winning trade turn into a losing trade. Come on down. Come on, crude. That 50 is a real tough one. Right, so everybody's got a winning trade. If it has enough energy, it could get down all the way to 80 or lower, but we'll have to see what happens. Don't let your winning trade turn into a losing trade. It's amazing how it holds. Come on. I would love to see this thing get down below 73.80. Come on. Again, don't let your winning trade turn into a losing trade. Down there. I'd like to see them take 85 out, then 80. And then all the way down to maybe 58. And if you remember yesterday, if you really looked at that gold, it went all the way past that last target. Of course, we were out of the trade at that point. Okay, there goes 90. Come on, keep coming. 85. Take out the 85s. Come on. Take out the 85s. Come on. Come on. 85s. Take out the 85s. Come on. All right, go to entry if you have anything left. You can't give it any more room. Go to entry if you have anything left. Go to 97, right, with your trail. You can't give it any more room, right? Now let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Come on. Hopefully you can take out the 85s and keep coming down, but this is a really, really tough area. Come on down. Come on down. It's good for over 10 pennies so far. Take out the 85s, then 80. We'll see what happens. Come on, come on, come on. Take out the 85s. Take out the 85s. So you got 6 and 10. And we'll see what happens now. Very, very tough area right here, guys. Very, very tough area. Very tough area. Come on down. Keep coming. Keep coming. Make sure you're at entry if you have anything left. You got 6 and 10 pennies and stuff. And that's what you got so far. And you're at entry, or wherever you're at. You should be at entry. We need help for this to keep coming down for a plethora of reasons. If it goes back to 97, that's the end of the trade, but it's a winning trade. Hopefully it can keep coming down without touching that 97. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Would you like to see 80? I would, but don't know if it's going to happen. Stay away from that 97. In all rights, it should go up and hit it. But I don't want it to do that. I want it to come down. Do not hit that darn 97. Get down. Come on. Push quickly before it just touches and then goes. That's it. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. That's what it's supposed to do. That's what it's supposed to do. All right, so we made what? 6 and 10 pennies. So we made 10 pennies. Not too bad. If you took the trade, please give me a took. It's equivalent to 2 ES points. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. right, very good, guys. Give that a quick mark. It goes right here. It doesn't matter. Oops, shoot. Okay. All right. All right. Very good. So we have one out of the way. Anyone else take that trade? Oops. Fantastic. Seven, nine, five. All right, so not too shabby. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Six, 2, 4, 9. Let's come back right. Six. Yeah. Oh, did I put that in the wrong spot? Thank you, Sam. You're welcome. A lot of mishigas going on over here, guys, in the market. So we need to be aware of this. So we got 10 pennies so far on crude, so that's good. First trade of the day. Listen up, because we may get an audible here. We may get an audible here. Anybody guys take the UT? I did not call it. I called the crude trade for 10 pennies. Anybody take the ES long 43.36? 74.22 long in crude. 74.22 long in crude. Very nice, guys. Very nice. 74.22 long in crude. We're starting to take a profit at 6 pennies. $74.22 long in crude. And it's gonna probably wiggle and waggle a bit, but 74.22 long, and we're starting to take a profit at 6 pennies. $74.22. All right, there it is. All right, so take a profit at 6 pennies. Man. Come on, get up there, get up there, get up there, get up there, get up there. Get up there, get up there, at least 34. So take a profit at 28. Start taking profits at 28. Start taking profits at 28. Come on. Get up there. And when it goes back to 23, get out 74.23. When it goes back to 74.23, get out of the trade. Or if it goes 20 pennies against you. 23, or if it goes 20 pennies against us, that's it. We should hopefully be able to get out of 23. Let's see what happens. We're trying to get out of 23, make a tick and get the heck out of Dodge. If it comes down to 02, the trade's over. That was too aggressive getting into this. All right, we're in from 22. We're just trying to get out at 23, make a tick. Just a tick. All right, let me know if you're out. Everybody's out. Yes? No? Let me know if you're out, please. Okay, everybody should have been able to get out. All right, so let's just be patient. We certainly don't want to call too many trades. But I marked that down. Damn it, I thought I marked that down. $6.74. I did not mark that. $6.75. Or just call that second trade a break-even trade. Coming up on 10 o'clock. For my guys who may have taken this on their own to 43.36, there is a chance that it goes all the way up to 51. So we'll leave it at that, as we know. We're always trying to protect. Always trying to protect. Get an exact number here. Keep going. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna settle in here. Interesting, it's right there. So we have 10 o'clock coming up, guys. $10 o'clock is coming up. That is so weird. That is so weird. We have 10 o'clock coming up. Well, market, we need you to move a little bit, don't we? Yes, we do. And again, we're going to just call that a break-even trade. Well, listen up, guys. I'm watching gold. It's It's very range bound at this moment. ES potentially again could get all the way up into my circle here or even higher. But whatever the case, it's all good. We have 10 o'clock coming up in about 13 seconds. Wow, look at that. Keep going. Okay, let's settle in here, see what happens. 1805.4 long in gold. 1805.4 long in gold. 1805.4 long in gold. 1805.4 long in gold. You start taking profits at 6 ticks. 1805.4. And if we're really, really fortunate, it can make a humongous move. But we got to start by getting into a free trade or either getting filled first. 1805.4 long in gold. There it is. Start taking profit at 1806. Get up there. Free trade. Free trade. Don't let your winning trade turn into a loser. Now it's right at the major pullback area. God, I would love to see this get up to 9. Keep going. Don't let your winning trade turn into a losing trade. A major pullback area is always a toughie. Always, always a toughie. Always, always a toughie. Always a toughie. Explode through the top. Come on now. It's doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Now, if it could just explode through the top and get to 1809 or higher. Go. That's good. Okay. Everybody's got at least 10 ticks. And hopefully this keeps going. Don't let your winning trade turn into a losing trade. We could be seeing 1807 next. If it pushes 1807, even 1807.5, if it keeps pushing, if it pushes, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep going, keep going. There's 1807, 1, 2, 3, keep going. Get to 1807.9 next. Come on. Make sure you take a profits along the way, guys. Keep going. Keep going. All right, this is almost $200 a contract. Keep going. Anything in the way? No, nothing's really in the way. Hopefully it keeps going. Go to entry with whatever you have left. Trail to entry. 1704. Get at least a 1704, 1705. And now there's stuff another little bit. All right, let's see what happens here. 1807.5, maybe. We should be at entry now with whatever we have left. At entry with whatever we have left. So far, we're just going to call that 15 ticks in our favor. So far. And that's it. It came back. All right. So we'll call that trade over for everybody in here. All right. So that's 15 ticks. All right. If you took gold, just write GC if you took this. What did I just do? If you took the gold, all right, that's good for 15 ticks. Pay attention to my stuff here. I'll forget that's the problem. All right, 15 ticks. All right, who took the gold? Yeah, no, everybody should be out of the trade unless you know the methodology and you gave it some extra room, the 6 ticks or whatever. It's all good. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, no, absolutely, Kev. All right, fantastic. Fantastic. And this is coming up there. Fantastic. Okay. Just really an understanding trade, Joe. That's just an understanding trade. You know, you see all the goodies to the left, and we know what the retailers are doing. That's all it is. Just the basic of the basics. Nothing more, nothing less. All right, so here, I forgot to put the arrow. No, you got it. You got it. All good. We're just trying to do our best. That's 15 ticks. The other one was 10. And then, those who know the method, took the ES so far from 36. It's already a 10-point trade. Just so we know where this has been. Just want to take out that whole thing, figure it out, see who did it. Very good. We call this up here the land of hello. The land of hello. So, it's too hard to go over too many things, but it's either going to be next Wednesday or Thursday where we're going to have a webinar. Now, if somebody went 6, we're not going to do. We can't just say it in here because it's too much information, especially when so few take trades. But if you went -6, you see where it's gone. But it's okay. I'm always going to say the same thing, even to the guys that I mentor. I always say the same thing. But you can always give something a little bit more room as long as you're willing to take less profit. That's what it comes down to, right? That's what it comes down to. So we've had 3 trades, 1 break even, 1 10 ticks, 1 15 ticks, which is equivalent to 1 ES 2-point winner and one 3 ES point winner. That's pretty good. It's 10:09. It's 10:09. Always remember, to be our best, we have to do our best. Not easy, right? It's a very tough business. Very, very tough business. It's a very cool ES move. Crude, it's all good. Gold, all good. Okay. You think I make it tough? All right. So right now we're seeing potentially the ES, again, for those who are in it right this second, potentially can get all the way up to my circle. But we shall see. And we'll see if there's another way to get everybody in. All right, so here, right here on the YM, 34, 723 long. And in the YM, we start taking profits at 10 ticks. Does everybody see that? Yes. 34, 723 long. 34,723 long. See what happens with that. It's only 10:15, right? We have a couple winners. Well, Richard, I mean, if it makes somebody feel good, you know, that's fine. It doesn't affect me. I just feel bad. 34,723. Understanding trade long. And we'll start taking profits at 10 ticks. Like a little uphill battle in the market. Again, 34,723 long in the YM. Let's see what happens here. We start taking profits at 10 ticks, and so on and so forth. Slow and steady, guys, wins the race. Slow and steady. $34,723 long in the YM is what we're looking to do here. Let's see what happens. Push. 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 Wow. Yeah, it's a good idea. You got it. It's tough to see whether 20 ticks apart. I agree. $34,723 long. Yeah, if it could, if that's right. If we could push, 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 we get to the circle of love. Tone, you got a good memory. Let's see what happens. I think it's going to get there. Maybe get as high as 53. Excuse me. Let's see what happens here, guys. Again, 34,723. I'm going to get in on that too. And the ES is almost at the promised land, as we like to call it here. Right, 34,723 long. Let's see what happens here. Tonight's the night. Today's the day. And we're coming up on 10:30. It seems a little weird because we got two W's already out of there. Still, 34,723 long. Let's see what happens. Come on, we're waiting. $34,723. See what happens. Keep going, yes. Keep. All right, YM 34,723. See what happens. Long, of course, yes. Almost. So what I expect is once it gets up here to 23, it either explodes straight through or it's going to bobble back and forth and then explode straight through. We'll see what happens with it. Looking for 723. And the ES almost hit the super duper target. $723. Just shy. Almost there, guys, on the ES. Coming up on 10:30. Coming up on 10:30. About 3 minutes till 10:30. Let's see where we've been here, guys. When I'm thinking about you on a Saturday night, when I think about you today, when I think about you on a Saturday night, there's just one thing to say. Still looking for that 34,723. Now, if this guys gets back up here to 1809.10, we have a long. 1809.10, we have a long in gold. If it gets back up there, see if we can put together another winner. It's going to have trouble getting past that 1807.4. So, but if it does, and it gets up to the 1809, did I say 10? Yeah, 1809.10. That's what I thought I said. As long as it gets the 1809.10, we have a long, 1809.10. Now we have 40 seconds until the 10:30 half hour. See what happens there. 1809.10 long in gold. And again, same thing. We're looking for 34,723 long in what? YM. So we have two trades pending. Gold, 1809.10 long, and YM, 34,723 long. See what happens. See what happens. That's right. It's 10:30. It is 10:30. Let's see what happens. 34,723. See if it gets up there. And gold. Yeah, of course it's going to have trouble. Beautiful. So for the call room individuals, Dakota, Jamie, John, and Stephen B. Any of you guys take any trades? Were you following along? I know the rest of everyone is. All right, awesome. You know, either or, as long as you're able to follow. I mean, all I'm doing is calling out a number and saying long or short. But all right, get ready. The 34,723 for those who are taking it. Fantastic. No worries. As long as you're following, it doesn't matter, you know, as long as you're following along, which really isn't all that difficult. It's all I do is call out a number 50 times, and then we have the ability to take that number. All right. It's 10:30. This is our transition half hour. So we'll see what happens during transition. Same thing, 34,723 long, still on the board. Market's going to play a little bit here because it's 10:30. 10:30 is a transition time in the market. It just is. Again, keep an eye on that gold as well. 1809.10 long. Could be a sneak attack. Let's see what happens. We're looking at YM. We're looking at gold right now. Oh, my. And shortly we'll have a discussion, see what anyone is doing for the weekend, see if there's some fun to be had. All right, again, keep an eye on that gold, guys. 1809.10 long. Keep an eye on that. Got that hammer pushing it. That could be a little bit of a pain in the butt. Let's see what happens here. I don't have this measured, damn it. Hold on, it's that good guide. I got it right there. It's right there, right where we don't want it. All right, let's get ready. Let's see what happens. All right. If you have your orders out on gold, fantastic. Fantastic. Look at that right there. Unbelieve. Unbelieve. Now let's get ready on gold for those who are going to take it. Just make sure you took the other trades. You don't want to cherry pick. It's 10:30 on a 10:34 on a Friday. You don't want to cherry pick. Well, this is a long candle. Let's see what's going to happen. We have a new candle coming out in 15 seconds. See what happens. Keep an eye on gold. 1809.10 long. Still looking at the YM. 34,723. The honesty's too much. How aggressive is that? Gee whiz. My God. Let's keep an eye on that gold. 1809.10. $1809.10. 1809.10. Let's see what happens, guys. Ladies and gentlemen. And keep an eye on the 34,723. Start taking profits at 10 ticky wickies. See how the market's pausing and taking its time and all of that good stuff. What happened there? Why is that? Let's see what it is. Not very nice. See what the market's going to do, and then we can react. We know what we're waiting for, but we have to see. I was still looking for that 1809.10. $1809.10. Let's see what happens there. So we're going sideways in this area. Little consolidation at much higher levels. Crazy market this is. A crazy, crazy market. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Serious? Market's just chilling, guys. Chilling out here. See what happens. Everything's really, really slowed down, which is fine. All right, so on the YM, we have to take that trade off the table, guys. So just get rid of that possibility. Back and forth. $74.58 long and crude. $74.58 long and crude. This time I'm not going to call it off. Got a lot of degradation, so that's good. $74.58 and did not get filled because it didn't get there yet. All right, let's see what happens. 74.58. Let's see if it can go. What they got there? 58. $74.58 long in crude. Look at that play. Yes. That's right. Come on. See what happens here. $49 quarter long, 43.49.25 long in the ES. For those who missed the last 13 points. It's all good. Don't worry about it. All right. Now, this is going to be an aggressive call. As long as you're up on the day, you're in good shape, I think. 74.32 short. It's an aggressive, but not super aggressive. 74.32 short in crude. The only thing that makes it aggressive is we're going against the trend. Big deal. 74.32 short in crude, calling off the long opportunity if it happens. Because there's been a material change. 74.32 short in crude. And we're going to have a standard 20 penny stop. Just standard 20 penny stop. 74.32 short in crude. Hey, Rock, what's going on? You must have just got in again. All right. Interesting. Oh, boy. Son of a gun. So tempting. Again, 43.49 quarter long in the ES for those who did not take the other. See what happens. Make it as high after it goes to my target that I put in before anything happened. And make it as high as 53. Yeah, I gotta put this back on. I gotta put this back on the table, guys. Now, 74.58 long. I know. It's the market. Got to do what the market tells me to do. $74.58 long. So take a profit at 6. $74.58. Come on, boo-boo. Come on, Bill. $74.58 long and crude. Explode through the top. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. It's going to be a nice fight up here, so I'm looking forward to it. Yes. Yes. There it is. So I take a profit at 64. At 64. We start taking profits. Come on, boo-boo. Come on, booze. Start taking profits at 64. Come on. Come on, love. Now we're just using a 20 penny stop here. So if it comes down to 38, that trade's over. And we're getting close to 11 a.m. Right. So we're long 58 right now. We're long 58. And make sure, like I said, you took all the other winners, or you shouldn't be in the trade. We don't cherry pick. You can't be successful in this business cherry picking. Sounds good, but it doesn't work. All right, so let's see what happens here. We're long 58. If it gets down to 38, the trade is a losing trade. Get up there. Push. Push, push, push. Pushy push. Now, if it gets down to 38, the trade's over. And we're trying to start to take profits at 64s. Get up there. Get up there. There we go. Push. Push, 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 push. Push, 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 push. Push, 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 push. Push, 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 push. Push. Down. Push. Come on, crude. Come on, crude. Come on, crude. Do it for the home team, crude. Do it for the home team, honey. Come on, crude. Again, if it comes down to 38, trade's over. We're long 58. So I take a profit to 64. Come on, crude. Get up there. Get up there. Come on. Go. Go. Go, 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 go. Go, go. The go-goes. There's 56 again. Come on. Push. Push. That's where we need that push now. Take us over the edge here. Come on. Push. Start taking profit to 64. Push. We really need this push now. We need this push now. Pushy push. Push. Love to see it explode straight up. Come on. Go. Go. Start taking profit to 64. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, God. I did not get filled yet. Free trade. Go. Keep going. Don't let your winning trade turn into a losing trade. Oof, that's a pain in the ass, wasn't it? Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Don't let your winning trade turn into a losing trade, folks. I think we had one 4-tick loser this week. That's not bad. That's not bad. It's not bad. Let's see if this can keep going. Let's see if this can keep going. All right. We're long from 58. It got to 69. You got 6 and 10 pennies so far. Next Wednesday, I think we're going to talk about what you could do about going -6, like if you have one left, if you want to see if it goes further. But that's a whole other story. So we're long 58. It's gone 10 pennies so far. Possibly gets a 74 or higher if we're fortunate. Okay, let's see what happens. But don't allow this to turn into a losing trade. We got 11 o'clock coming up in a little bit over a minute. Just a little bit over a minute. And if you took the crude, just give me a Y when you can. Just give me a Y when you can, whenever you get a second. Whenever you get a chance. Come on. Gold, 1809.10 long. So many opportunities here. 1809.10 long. $18.09.10 long. Again, if you're going to take again, I got to be very clear. Unless you've taken all the other trades, don't take this gold. All right? You want to be smart. You want to go into the weekend saying, wow, what a frickin' week. Only if you've taken all the other trades today. And we got 11 o'clock coming up in just about 1 second. Very nice, guys. Oh my gosh. Very nice. Very nice, gentlemen. See, the light volume, did it affect us? No. No, didn't affect us at all. Or as we like to say, not in the least. Wow. See, now this brings us up here. Oh, man, oh, man. I'm just going to say this. I'm bringing this up. This is like an 8 out of a 10 as far as aggressiveness. Can everybody hear? I want to make sure everybody hears. 74.32 short. It's an extremely aggressive trade, but potentially it makes a big move down. Understand, if you take this, you're going to have a 20 tick stop, and it's extremely aggressive right here. I just want everybody to realize that. All right, so I just want everybody to realize how aggressive it is. At 74.32. But there is a chance that it makes a huge move. There's also a chance it comes right back up and stops you out. So I want to just be clear. Exhausting. Now, if you're in this gold, again, it means you took all the other trades. Yeah, it came up with a death candle, so it's going to be real tough. Got a death candle situation there. Let's keep an eye on the oil. There's a material change in here, so you know those who don't know the methodology don't know that. So that's going to be a problem for you. Oops. The old death candle situation. Problem. I'm going to see if the crude could get down there. Maybe, perhaps, maybe have a little bit of fun with it if it gets down there. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet if I'm going to do anything there. We have here 650,000 contracts in the ES. So, you know, the market made some nice moves today, for sure. For sures. Well, we can't be upset about it. We have to be thankful. Anybody have an idea where the ES is going? You already know where it's going. I'll be surprised if it doesn't go all the way up to my 2 circles. But who knows? Tony wrote it again. Circle of love is right. The circle of love. Can't beat it. Now, again, keep an eye on this. This is like, so far there's no material change. This 74.32 is a very aggressive trade. Very, very aggressive trade. And you would just use a 20 penny stop on it. It's an 8 out of a 10. Okay, aggressiveness. So you may just want to maybe even put that on sim or not do anything and just watch it. You know, it's totally up to you, whatever you do, whenever you do it. But we'll see what happens. If it even comes down, it's a curious thing. So the ES, it may take out my 2 circles from 36. Let me do the 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Very slow up here. You see it. It's very slow up here. This is all the sideways move. We call this consolidation. And then what may happen is we may get this. A big candle goes just like that. All right. Everybody be patient. We have takeoff, ladies and gentlemen. We have takeoff. All right, let's see what happens. It's 975. It's pushing. And open the throttle, please. Open the throttle, please. This is very, very unique, very interesting. Happens all the time. Let's see what happens here. I don't know about you, but curiosity killed the cat. Let's see what happens. I'm allergic to cats. Is the ES going to explode all the way up to my 2 circles? We're going to find out, guys. We're going to find out. Boy, it's really pitter-pattering about. Very silly. Very, very sillies. I put the frickin' hammer in there, so that means it's probably going to come down up to 2 points before it continues to go up. So we'll see what happens. I love you, I do. I see exactly what we have together forever. Mark, are you still in the room? Yeah, so the tickets for November for let's see what's going to happen here for my Jamaica trip, $1,100. Unbelievable, $1,100. Sick. All right, let's see here. Is it going to go higher? Ouch is right, yeah. Like, I don't have enough points for that. All right, let's see what happens here. This is really, really interesting. That's ridiculous. It's Gouge City. Wow. 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 At 11:30, the European markets close, and so much of right now, unfortunately, is going to have a little bit to do with that. Hello. Get so many silly calls. You guys get a lot of silly calls? Are you a silly person? I think it's crazy, guys. So we're going to see if the ES continues up. Oh, there's Sam. 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 Oh, Sam. They say anything can happen. Now, is this ES going to continue to go higher? Is it going to go higher? What is it doing? What is it doing? Everything is in suspended animation right now. Let me just move this over, guys, so we can see. It's playing games, the ES. If it continues, we're looking at 51.50 to 53. See what happens. Come on. 51.50 to 53 if it continues up. Come on, Ma. Trouble. Come on, baby. Come on, sweetheart. Show us love. Show us love. You make me feel like dancing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see what happens here. Gonna dance the night away. Oh my gosh, look at that. How fantastic is that? Let's see. Is this ES going to go all the way up to 30, 43, 51, 50 to 43, 53? Wow. This is fascinating. Any of you guys who took that gold, you're wiping the brow. You know what I'm talking about? You're wiping the brow right now. You're taking the sweat off of that. Got it, Mark. Good. Turn it to the S play. That's the thing. That was the savior there. That was the wafer. That was everybody's wafer in here. Right. Now, ES, I can almost smell that. 51.50 to 53. T minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have blast off. Oh my gosh, look at this. If this isn't exciting, I don't know what is. There we go. Blast off. 51.50? I think so. Pushy, pushy. Pushy, pushy. Pushy, pushy. Push, push, push. 51.50 to 53 is where it should go. $51.50 to 53 is where it should go. There's 50 quarter. Push through. Come on now. Stop being silly. There's 50s. Come on. 75 next. Come on, push up. Push, 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 push. Come on. 51.50 to 53. Let's go. Move it. Now got to my first main target, right? You see that right there. It's been there all mornings. Now, but 51.50 really should get to. Push. Pushy. Got a new candle in 8 seconds. Let's see what happens. See what happens. 51.50 to 53 next. Push. Ooh, Rachel. Come on now. Stop being silly. I love this. I just love this. It's like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory all over again. I've never pushed that button, Charlie. Let's see what happens, okay? Let's see what happens. 51.50 to 53. There's 75. Here comes 51. Push. Oh my God. Mark, you may see as high as 14 on that, on the gold. Come on, ES. Come on. Come on. Push, my dear. Push. There's 51. Wonka, is this some kind of fun house? Why, are you having fun? Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. 51.50 to 53. It hit my first main big, huge target. The next one's all over 53. 51.50. Oh my gosh. Silly, silly me. Silly, silly me. $51.50 to 53. You serious? Can't push through? Explode through the top. Let's go. Let's go. My gosh. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go, 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 go. There's 51.25 and 50. 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. 50. There we go. There's 50. It could get as high as 53 now. We'll have to see what happens. Could get as high as 53 next. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Everybody having fun? Who's having fun? Give me a yes if you're having fun. If you're not having fun, give me a no. Could get as high as 53. Who's having fun? I'm having fun. Let's see what happens. Could get as high. It could get as high as 53. At this point, you know, if anyone's in anything, trail down to 49.75. Is 170. There's 52. All right, so a few people are having fun. This is good. That's good. Let's see what happens. $52. $52. Could it get to 53? $52.25, 50.75. Oh my gosh. Missed by a tick. Missed by a tick. Oh my gosh, it missed by a tick, but it is ready to stick. Boom, stick the landing. Bam! There it is, my friends. 53. Ding, ding. Pew. And that's all for Sammy boy. And guess what? What time is it? It's almost time for us to say goodbye for the day. What a day. What a day. Another beautiful day. Beautiful week. Now, we're going to come back on Monday. We're going to start at 8:50, and we're going to try to do the same thing over again. And go from there. Let me take a look at that, Bill. You're welcome, guys. Listen, I want everybody to have a great weekend. You're welcome. You know, I want everybody to have a great weekend. Enjoy, Bill. Enjoy. Enjoy Maryland. You're welcome. And I'll see everybody back here on Monday. We'll get kicking at 8:50. I'll have the room open, probably 8. All right. Thank you, Bill. Everybody, everyone, guys, everybody have a great weekend and be safe. And let's just, do the same thing next week. Thank you, guys.